athlete is looking at aerobic capacity. Okay, so that's being able to go at a certain intensity for a long period of time. So we need to look at obviously training over long periods of time. We want to make whatever training we're doing is specific to the event or the sport that we're training for. So if it's a marathon, okay, let's train by running. Okay, if it's a long distance cycling event, let's train by cycling. Okay, so the more specific we make it, the better prepared we're going to be on the day of the event when we need to perform. That's not saying that when we're trying to get a base that we can do some cross training and some different things. Absolutely, because we need that variation and that enjoyment and challenging our body in different ways. But as we start getting closer to competition and start getting more, I guess, need to tune our body a little bit more to the specific event we're doing, our training needs to be a lot more specific. So with endurance, we need to look at long distances. So steady for a long amount of time. We can then start working a little bit of intensity into there where we might do some fartlek training, which sounds rude, but basically if we're going for a long run, within that run we might do 10 efforts of 100-metre sprints in there, okay? So we're jogging along, we go, righty, I'm going to sprint to that next house, or sprint to that letterbox, or that telegraph pole. Okay, so you put in an effort, then you ease back and you try and recover. Then you do another one, okay? So we're increasing our intensity. We then might start incorporating some interval training into that. So instead of running solidly for, say, half an hour, okay, we might do, instead of half an hour, let's say 5 kilometres. It might be a 5 kilometre run we're doing. Okay, so let's do 5 1-kilometre runs, but we're going to do a 1 kilometre, then we're going to have a rest. We're going to do 1 kilometre, then have a rest, and do that 5 times. Okay, that means we can run a lot harder over that 1 kilometre because we're about to have a rest. Okay, so after our rest, we're still a little bit tired, but we go as hard as we can again. Okay, then we have another rest. So you can see that in something like that, we're going to be running faster, and we're going to get our heart rate up higher than if we just do a long, steady, continuous run. Okay, so there's a few different ways that we can start looking at increasing our endurance.